Hello and welcome back. I'm General Antares and this is Victoria 2 as Japan. The North Germans just declared war on France. So France, Austria, Papal States started European alliance. And they have the UK, who they think is going to be useful, but it really isn't. They tend to just sit on their home islands and do not very much. Maybe they'll win. It's kind of, let's see, they have 158 versus 118. Yeah, they're not going to win. Alright. Looks pretty good. Yeah, Chinese reactionaries. You do that. Friendly. Hey, they never took over Johor. I don't know if I noticed that before. Nejd. Nejd is the one power that was, or no, that was Hejaz. Nejd is the one in the desert, I believe. Yeah, this one. Oh, hey, Ethiopia took a bunch of territory off of Egypt. Darn, I'm not gonna be able to. I guess I can influence them, try to knock the UK down, but they're gonna get to friendly before I can get below 20 infamy and fabricate claim. Punjab and Afghanistan at it again. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. More plurality. Plurality. It's good. It's good. And kind of slow to get that canned food, which is fun because we have canned food factories. What is this? Ooh. Signed the Geneva Convention. So that will mean that we only lose 9 infamy, but we have less war exhaustion, and we get organization back quicker. Organization is what you use to basically, when organization hits 0, you retreat. And then also we would lose 1 infamy. So basically, we would gain back that 1 infamy in 100 months. Or 8 years. 8 years we would regain that 1 infamy back. And then we would start losing after that. I mean, assuming we don't drop to 0. Which we will never drop to 0. Well, I guess we will drop to 0 later when there are no more things to easily conquer. I don't know if I really want to do... I guess really there's no reason to do this until I'm actually in a war. So we'll hold off on that. And I will turn it off. Let's look at this. Less army tech. Less culture. I don't like the less culture because culture techs are important, specifically these 3, and even this one is good too. And I think this one is good, but I don't know. I tend to have not do much with psychology, although later one of these has, I guess it's just the last one has, the education efficiency is good. The rest of it's not so much. Well, share prestige, that's good. Anyway. North Borneo is fine. Didn't sit there. Danam. Naval bases are finishing. Oh, speaking of naval bases, I'm not gonna build forts here yet because I think I'm gonna get up here. Who's Ethiopia fighting? Ethiopia is fighting Spain. Americans are winning their civil war. Huh. They're actually doing pretty well. Retreat concession. No. They're probably gonna beat you up for concessions too at some point. Haha. Revolution of the Chinese. Haha. You're never gonna civilize, jerks. Yay! Okay, so technically public meetings. So the thing that will one of the things you can do is not pick the reform that these like, and then that makes them more mad, and then it causes political reforms to come up quicker. See, they want meetings allowed. Political awareness, immigrant attraction, suppression points. And then of course there's the other one that wants... I don't know if that makes it 45. Well, no, it's higher than 45 right now, so that would make it like 94. That's probably not a great idea because then they'll rebel and then I'll kill them, and that's not great. So I think we will do meetings. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. All right. So we have meetings now, and you can't, just reform a bunch of times. Does that cool down? But the meetings allowed should increase the movements for the other stuff. Plus, doing that increase their radicalism. Sweet, more pop growth. It's done there. Alright, Kyushu, you can switch. Seoul. Okay. Spain. Ottoman Empire is taking part of Nejd. Okay. I want those research points. Really want the colony tech too. Okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Yeah, I need my ships back. Oh no, Lincoln got assassinated. Sometimes he doesn't. Wait, did Johor civilize? No. No, they're reforming. That's what that is. They gained a tech. Say it's almost gone. Doesn't look like it's going well. They occupied stuff down there. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Yay, political reform desire. It's pretty self-explanatory. Let's see if we got more craftsmen. Nope. Oh, actually, you're doing pretty well, Kansai. We'll upgrade factories then. Probably it's the aforementioned Yunnan with artisans ruining things for us. Like 1 million in one province. It's ridiculous. Hey, we're building railroads. That's good. Let's have good land. I think that's just them taking back the CSA. No. I don't think they actually gained anything new. How is this going? They're friendly. Jerks. But also take a province off of Ethiopia. No, or I could take a province off of China. Dynam. Oh, so yeah, this is the one that I skipped over. So you can gain 1 prestige, lose militancy for farmers. I tend to do this just because it gives you more prestige. And don't really need the... Obviously, I'm not dealing with much militancy right now. Minority building restrictions. So we increase in assimilation rate. Or less consciousness. There, we're not having problems with consciousness, so we want the increased assimilation rate. Got our liberal back. So one of the things that happens when you do a reform is conservatives gain a lot of influence. You fighting? They're trying to take over Guangxi. They probably will. Fortunately, we reduced it to this tiny thing, so not a huge deal. Yeah, having decent relations with Spain. Okay, I do kind of want to take stuff off of Spain. I want the Philippines. That'd be nice. Alright. Military's looking good. I need a better navy though. That's one of the things I will do after I've gotten all these research texts so that I can research text faster. I think I'm gonna wait for 10 and grab something somewhere. Nice to grab them, but I think I need nationalism, imperialism for that. And even then, I'm not sure that they aren't too big. They have a lot of stuff. Sure, you can have military access. Don't know why you would want it, but yeah, you can have it. Ottoman Empire, place in the sun. See, they have 51. I could easily beat the crud out of them. They're sphere by Russia, though. And the other ones. I don't think this is worth it. Plus, getting more jingoism, making the jingoists mad, makes it easier to take over stuff. Okay, listless, unemployed. People get. So this is start socialist stuff. So we want reform. So we're gonna go ahead and make them more in favor of local low subsidies. And they took Eritrea, so that's gonna kind of put a damper on us taking off stuff off of Ethiopia until we colonize, because we have to get access to do it. Tohoku can go for this, which I think I do. So we get that better. CB, by the way, stands for Casus Belli, which means cause for war. I think it's Latin. That's what we use to take over stuff when we're fabricating stuff. It's fabricating a Casus Belli. How are we doing for the next reform? Still. It says somewhere when you suffer the breakdown, I think. I thought it did somewhere. Maybe not. I thought it would, when you stayed over this long enough, it would give a breakdown, but I guess not. Clearly, it's just the liberals, not the conservatives. Sorry, the movement isn't big enough. This is Yemen. I can afford so 1 prestige. I'm gonna use it, but I don't want to take the prestige yet. What's going on? What do I want to go for next? I could grab Oman. Hey, cool. Mission civilized. That's great. Because it'll give me these. Alright, which I can't do yet, but I can once I get nationalism, imperialism. That'll give me the CB to grab them. Are they? And they're not. They're not. You don't have to worry about anything as far as. No, I'm not giving you access. Other targets I could go for Johor. Did they win? Okay. Yeah, they did. They won and they took a province off of them. Awesome. Well, mainly at this point, I'm just gonna wait to get nationalism, imperialism, and then see what we can conquer. Because I can't remember what the limit is on how big of a country you can annex with just the protectorate that only gives 10 infamy. As you can see, we've risen up to 38. We were at like 30 earlier. Okay, this is in Yemen again. Let's look at this. Those are upgrading, that's good. Oh, hey! Crisis. Trade these. Okay, let's take a look here. So France versus Russia. So basically what I just clicked there puts me on the fence so that I can pick sides. And basically we want to wait until we can figure out which one is winning and then support that side. So they're likely to support Russia. There's France, there's Russia. So that's Russia, Belgium, the UK versus Austria and France. I would think. Well, France, pretty sure, beat Germany. Yeah? Yeah, they beat Germany. They can beat Germany and the UK. So that's 69, 87. Maybe not. I'll crush Belgium pretty quickly, but... Which sucks. So I really don't want to split the Ottoman Empire. I'd really rather have, you know, them lose the Aegean Islands. Let's see if that changed the dynamic. Are there even more towards the Russian Empire? Another thing, I don't want to jump on early. If I jump on early, it can change the dynamic and be like, oh, like if I jumped on the UK, it'd be like, oh, well, actually, I don't like Japan very much, so we'll support France instead, and that would really suck. Okay. Hey, Egypt. Peace opinion. Almost clergy in Formosa. That's good. Yep. Right, peace. Just lowers their prestige, and I think gives us some too. It's close enough. So to Busan. We're getting pretty close to where I don't need to do this anymore, and I can encourage craftsmen so we can get our factories up and running. Okay. Trying to grab the canal. No, I will not give you military access. Not even getting there. I think that's right. They have the Ottomans is there. Spelling. Yay, nationalism, imperialism. Oh yeah, this will give us Valley of Kings. So this will give us a bunch of prestige. So I'm gonna go and do it now. Yeah, we get, you know, the 0.1 prestige and also relations and prestige and chances for more prestige down the line. So it's good to have. See, that is putting Luang Prabang in our sphere of influence, which we don't want to do. Unfortunately, now we're just going to check this periodically because it's always going to say, oh, we can do this thing. It's like, I don't care if we can do the thing or don't want to do the thing. I suppose I could always have stopped it at like 99 and then that wouldn't have happened. But it's too late to do that now. Okay. Research. Positivism. You see that we're really jumping up in literacy. We were at 38 last I checked, now we're at 39. As we get these education texts, that'll be good too. Okay. So. Yeah, see now I can establish protectorate. Even though they have two states. 2 or 3 states. I don't remember if this is separate, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so can I, like, for instance, annex you completely? Oh, so I think there's a limit to like even when you can conquer at all, because like you saw before, I could conquer the Ottomans for 20, or not the Ottomans, Oman, the Omanis for 22 infamy, like in the beginning of the game. But if they're too big, you can't do that, which we can't for several of these. So I could conquer Guangxi. Or I could start demanding concessions from Dynam. The other advantage to conquering Guangxi is then, if I want to keep them, the Yunnan in my sphere, it's easier to do that if you share a border with them, you get bonuses to influence points. I do really want to take over Dynam. So I could like demand like this southern part. Maybe another. I don't remember what the limitation is. I'm gonna look that up in between episodes. And it seems like a good stopping point for now while I go do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a cut in here. And thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.